Hello all you happy Sony Z200 and NX800 users. The purpose of this video is to show you how to put a color profile together yourself using the 709 standard profile that's in the camera and modifying it a little bit. The purpose of which is to give you beautiful colors, lovely flesh tones straight from the camera that you don't have to do too much work in post. Now S-Cinetone that Sony supplies with already, that's okay, that's nice. I find it gives a little bit of a red tint to flesh tones, which in some countries people, probably prefer that. I know that my wife is from Asia, from out that side of the world where they make Sony cameras, and she likes a little bit of a kind of red highlights on her cheeks, that kind of thing. The other problem with S-Cinetone is it is really made for doing a bit of work on afterwards. Gives you a stretched dynamic range. With the upper tones and the highlights and the upper mid tones being accommodated for. I think they've done something with the knee and the slope. And the odd thing about S-Cinetone is you can't go in and adjust the knee or the slope afterwards, so that's a little bit awkward. But anyhow, we're not talking about S-Cinetone now. We're talking about Galway Tone. I call it Galway Tone because it's for an easy life. And that's what you get when you live in Galway, a nice, easy, happy life. Every day is a happy day, except for the rain. So this particular colour profile is called Galway Tone, and I'll show you what it is. Now, I will show you in the camera in a minute, but just so that you've got record of it and a note of it, you can probably screenshot this. And you can screenshot that bit separately, and you can screenshot this bit separately. So, okay, so we go to the shooting menu, and then we go to paint dash look, and then we want to select a base look of 709 tone. That 709 tone is built into the camera. It's a standard Rec 709 tone. So the procedure is steps: go to menu, base look, across and choose base look, and then select 709 tone. You then go down to black, and then on master black it's -25. You then go to knee point. Well, the thing about knee is you have to have it switched on. You have to select on in the menu, and then you set knee point to 77%, and you set the slope to +20. Auto knee off, very important. You'll find it switched on as default, but switch auto knee off. Detail. Now, what makes our lovely juicy wedding videos very different to what you get on an iPhone? One of the main things is the sharpness. So you want to go into detail setting on, and a level -4. Matrix. Oh, and that's because with the detail we want a soft look. We don't want a hard look. It's got to be good quality, but it's got to be nice and creamy, not hard and harsh. Matrix, on the menu, go into user matrix and click it to on, and then user level +18. What you're doing there really is bringing all the colors up all in one. Master level, I think the M means. So you're really boosting the contrast. Now, there is an odd thing, which I hope it's only on my camera, but I think you should try it on yours, because I think it's probably going to be on all of them, is you need to adjust the offset white. The white balance on my camera, I'm hoping it's on my camera, because my camera's fairly low number. It's 200 and something off the production line. I got one of the first ones. But it's probably on yours as well. Maybe Sony have set all the cameras up the same. But shooting menu is the menu. Offset white is a section you need to go to. Color temperature A, and that refers to the little button on the side that you can click, preset white balances that you preset yourself. So color temperature on button A is +15. Color temperature on button B is +15. And then offset white ATW, that's what it says in the menu. It's really just offsetting the automatic white balance. So offset ATW equals on, you have to switch it on. Offset color temperature +21, that's on the ATW. So there you go, there's all the settings. Screenshot them if you want to. And I will show you now on my camera how you do this. Maybe if I slide off the slidey thing. Here we go. So hit menu. That's the quick menu. If I hold my finger on the menu button, hold my finger on the menu button. He said, well, seems to be focusing on everything. Let me get my list, my A4 sheet that I was just showing you. So shooting menu, there we go, there's a shooting menu. And we're going down to paint, look, click on that. Now we need to go into that and hold on just 1 second now, back. Oh, base look, sorry, now is what we're looking for. So we hit base look, select. That's where you'll find your 709 tone, right? It's a 709 tone that we're looking for, not the one above it. It's the third one down. So you click on that. I'm not going to click on that just now, but when you click on it, you then go to the next setting is black, master black. So we go down there to black, master black, -25. So that's that set. We'll get out of that. The knee is, I wish this phone would focus a bit better. Knee is down there, and there's the settings. Auto knee off, but the setting for knee generally is on, and the knee point 77, slope +20. So we'll go back out of that. That's the knee. Then the next one down is detail. So detail level -4, and you have to have it set to on as it is there. Okay, so we'll get out of that. Matrix, there's the next one down, and you have to have the matrix on and the user matrix set to +18. So that's that one set. And then we have to go to shooting menu, offset white. So once you've set all those, you've set the color profile up, so we'll get out of that, and then we go to shooting menu, which is here, down to offset white. Sorry about the video not being technically perfect and nice and bling bling, but I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm doing this to pass some very valuable information on to you, and hopefully to Sony and to the guys who write the really nice polished tutorials, like Doug, can't remember his second name now, but he's really good. Anyhow, offset white, and that's where you'll set the color temperature of button A to +15. There we go. And then that's how you set the button B to +15, and the ATW's down a little bit, automatic white balance, which you have to switch on, the automatic white balance color temperature override to +21, as you can see just under the yellow line there, +21, and it's on. So that offset white, unless you have that set, your colors will be generally very bluey blue. Please let me know how you get on with this. I'm interested to know. And if you could refer to the profile as Galway Tone, because it's for an easy life, that's why it's been named Galway Tone. And I get really pleasing flesh tones, really pleasing colors generally out of the camera. I don't really have to grade everything. The knee is a big help. Having the knee switched on and set properly gives you a big stretch in the latitude. Up at the highlights you'll get detail where you would just have blown out highlights before. There's a lot. It's taken a long time to get to to get these settings the way they are now. So let me know how you get on. Send me a comment. I need to know how it works for you, because if any tweaks need to be made, then I can make them. But like I say, I've been shooting weddings since 1982. I've used Sony's equipment all the way along. I use Sony EX1, X200, for EX1 since 2005, something like that. So I've been using Sony's gear for a little bit longer than I would say most of the people who work at Sony have been working there for. I have an idea how it works, and I have an idea of the look that I want from their equipment and how to do it. So I'm passing that information on to you. If you could pass a bit of information back to me as to how this works for you, I'd be really grateful. Again, sorry for the not so polished video. I'm passing information on to you. I'm not trying to make money out of you or sell you something. Okay, bye-bye now.